Here's a really useful way to utilize the action button on your iPhone while you're traveling in another country. First, you want to go to the iPhone's built-in Translate app, and then from the drop-down here, select the language for whatever country you're going to be traveling to. Next, we're going to go to Settings, scroll down, and go to Action button, and then we're going to scroll over until we see Translate. We're going to save that and then jump out. And that's literally it. If you're abroad and need to say something in the local language, no fiddling with your phone, no breaking eye contact, just, "Can I order a coffee, please?" And then you have the translation right there that will also play aloud over your phone speakers. And it will automatically detect the reverse translation, so if somebody is saying something you need to understand.
Kann ich bitte einen Kaffee bestellen?
Pretty good. And if you are doing this, go into your Translate app and go to downloaded languages and make sure to download the language that you're using so you can use it totally offline. It's a little thing, but I think the action button is perfect for use cases like this where when somebody's speaking to you in real time, you don't want to fiddle with your phone, grab apps or anything. You can just push that button in your pocket and get the translation in real time. I think it's a winner for the action button. Let me know if you guys have any questions or what you use your action button for, and I'll catch you in the next video. Here's everything that Google announced yesterday at Google I/O in under a minute. First, their main AI model, Gemini, is just going to be way better. It's going to be faster and have access to more learnings and data. And crucially, the voice and audio output has been significantly improved. Here's how it sounds.
Capture the really subtle nuances of how we speak. It can even seamlessly switch to a whisper.
Next, they've greatly improved AI search. You know how we have the little AI overview thing now? That's now its own independent search mode where you can not only search things up, but ask things about it on the page, ask it to interact with it, get data, make graphs. It's really comprehensive. And one of the coolest things come with search, which is Astra, which is where you can just talk to it back and forth, and your phone will independently navigate the web and like pull up things like manuals to fix your mountain bike here, browse through the manual, use AI to navigate it, and give you all the answers you need. And even cooler, this conversational Astra feature actually works with Google Lens in your camera, so you could ask it about things in real life, and it'll give you real-time responses from the web. Next, they introduced a new subscription, Google Ultra, which gives you comprehensive access to pretty much all of their AI models, as well as other things like cloud storage and YouTube Premium. Next, Imagen and Veo, their image and video generation models have gotten way better. Crucially, their video models can now also generate sound. This is 100% AI generated.
A wild, untamed might, and she commands your awe.
Previously called Project Starline, Google Beam is getting some major improvements. Basically, it's a 3D hologram that you could use in Google Meets. But crucially, it doesn't require any 3D glasses, it just feels like you're talking to somebody. There's also now real-time translations, which you could also use right now in Google Meets, so you could talk to somebody in a different language in real time. Next, one of the more exciting ones we saw are the changes coming into AI shopping, where you can just upload a photo of yourself and try on pretty much any clothes available in the Google Shopping Store. This is incredibly cool. Then Jules, their AI coding bot, is getting a bunch of improvements. It's just going to be better at writing code. And lastly, the big one, Android XR, which is an operating system for VR headsets or VR glasses or anything in between. One of the biggest things missing in VR right now is a standard open source operating system like Android, so this could be huge. A little over a minute, but there's a lot of cool stuff announced. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. So I've been using the DJI Osmo Mobile 7P phone gimbal as my main piece of video making equipment for about a month now. Here's my thoughts on it. Spoiler alert, I like this thing a lot. So the first big game changer for me has been this new magnet hot swap they added this year. If you ever need to momentarily detach your phone from the gimbal to get a really specific shot, instead of messing with this clamp and everything and ruining the balance, all it does is magnet on, magnet off, and then you're ready to go again with the gimbal without any fuss. Then the other big one is how frictionless it is to use. There's no like power on process or anything. You just put your phone in, open it up, and it's working and stabilized. And while you're using it, it's super intuitive. There's a few simple modes. There's literally no learning curve with this thing. The real magic with this thing, as somebody who makes a lot of content, is it's just as quick to deploy and as simple to use as if you were to film with just your phone, and it's not disruptive to creative process at all while giving you super smooth video. Which on that note, not only does this thing do an incredible job giving you super smooth footage as you'd expect from a gimbal, but as somebody who films mostly by themselves, the tracking features of the DJI app have opened up two huge new creative angles for me. First, just setting up the gimbal and having it track me as I move around the space. This can make your shots so much more dynamic, and it's something you really couldn't achieve without having a cameraman to be filming you otherwise. And then there's using it to track an object, where you're moving the gimbal around it to get these really nice B-roll shots where the object always stays perfectly centered in the shot. Now, the main downside of these tracking features is they only work in the DJI app, and if you're like me and want to film natively in TikTok, you're going to need to get the 7P with this, one of my favorite accessories ever, the multi-purpose module. The module just clips in the side of the gimbal, and it uses this camera built into it to track you as you move around the room, just like it would be doing using your phone's camera of the DJI app, but you record in any app you want. On top of that, the module also works as a DJI mic mini receiver for your phone, giving you access to the super high quality DJI mics without having to buy the bundle with the receiver and the charging case. And on top of that, it also has this adjustable temperature light built in, which works really well for filming. This thing just has so many different features packed into it, which brings me to my overall favorite part about this thing. Not only is this a really easy to use, rock solid gimbal, but between the built-in tripod, the light, the mic receiver, the tracking modules, all these different things all combined in one. Instead of having to reach for all of those things separately when I go to film a video, or especially when I go to travel, all I have to do is just grab this, and it's everything all in one package. Anyway, to wrap it all up, huge fan of the Osmo Mobile 7P, gets my stamp of approval after some extensive use. Not only is it just an incredible gimbal, which I've had trouble finding ones that have worked for me in the past, but you get all of those other features, and it's like super reasonably priced for what it is. I'll leave a link to it in my bio. If you have any questions on it or anything, let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.